Everybody, today is May 5th. I apologize for my hair. I'm doing a hot oil treatment and I just have a few minutes. I've had this on since this morning. I'm going to go take a shower and stuff and all that. I'm getting my hair done on Friday and I like to do a little hot oil treatment before, so when they put the chemicals in, my hair won't get all, and she recommends that I do that too, so that's what I'm doing. Yes, since I've been back, I've been very busy. I have gone to the sleep doctor. I was good there. They knew I didn't have my machine plugged in for a week, and I was like, well, I went camping, you know, and I said I brought it with me, and I tried to use it one night, but it made a funny noise because I don't think it was on level, so I didn't use it. And he goes, well, recommend that you do. Well, do you hear me? It wasn't level, it made a noise. So I felt like saying, it's like, well, yeah, okay, whatever. But I didn't feel like I needed it because I slept good. For whatever reason, I know that it's the air pushing in is what keeps your throat open so that you don't snore and wakes you up and you get into the proper sleep. But I don't know. And then when I first came home, I didn't use it for a couple of days and I was dragging butt, and then I started using it again last 3 or 4 days ago. I've started using it again, and I feel what a difference. It does make a difference. It really, really does. I notice kind of my bags are kind of going away. I don't know if it's from the vacation. Can't see, I can't see nothing. These are my new glasses, my new prescription glasses. These are my new reading glasses. And then I got another pair for distance and the glare. So when I'm driving, I especially at night when I'm driving, if I have to drive at night or if I watch TV at night, or, if I went to the movies, I'd have to wear those because I can't see far away. I don't know why they didn't put them all in one. I don't know. I went to America's Best. I've never had eye appointments before. I don't know I don't know the tricks, the rules, or whatever. But this is working for right now. It's amazed how, because I guess I'm in between numbers or something. I don't know. And it's amazing how I can see with these. I was like, and then when I put on the distance one, how I could read the stuff off that I could never read before. Yeah, so that I'm enjoying. And plus I got the prescriptions, and I'm going to go to an eyeglass thing online and order some different frames and stuff too. So I thought that would be neat. So yeah, that's that. This is going to be kind of an update video, weekly weigh-in video, and what I ate video today. You'll probably have already seen what I've eaten for the day. I don't know if I'll put this on the beginning or the end. Tomorrow is a busy day. It's my daughter's birthday. I'm going to be busy with her all day tomorrow. We're doing a lunch. We're doing a dinner. Yeah, so it's going to be a busy day. My husband, I come back into town, and my husband left on Tuesday to go out of town to start a job up in the Panhandle, right from about an hour or so further down from where I was at. And it's funny, he stopped in Chipoli to get gas, and he told me where, and I said, was it where the Stuckey's was? He goes, yeah. I said, yeah, I know exactly where it's at. It's funny. Parallel universes. But anyway, so I was, getting that going, and, the animals getting back into the routine, getting my stuff packed, unpacked, washed. I'm still working on it. I still haven't undid all my techie stuff. I just kind of put it in my room here. Yeah, and I want to start working on my curtains. I got so much stuff that I could be doing that I don't need to be worrying about what I can't control. And by that I mean I want my RV now, but it ain't happening now, so I can't control it. But it's coming. It's going to happen. I am going to get an RV. There is no doubt. Whether I get a new or used is a totally different story. Now I'm leaning towards a new. If I can save more money than I thought I could save, would be nice. And then I might get a new one. I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going to go with it or whatever. Now, what am I? Oh, yes, my weigh-in. Yes, you like to see my weigh-in. Yes. When I came back from my camping trip, I weighed 247. I had lost 2 pounds. And I even think I said it on the video. And I really wasn't going to count it because I knew that this week was going to be busy and trying, And I had probably more takeout than I should have this week because of convenience. And believe me, my stomach has paid for that. And that's probably where the weight came in. I wouldn't say it was all bad. It's just not portion controlled, you know. I'm not saying there wasn't bad. There's some chocolate chips involved. I'm trying to think of all the sweet stuff I ate, though, the chocolate chips. The only thing I can think of is the chocolate chips. Oh, I had a little ice cream cup thing, just, I'm not eating a whole quart of ice, and I'm not exercising. And I had Panera's one day for lunch. I had 2 soups for lunch. Yeah, because I love their soups. And of course, you eat the bread. We had Chinese one night as takeout. I think that was the night I came home. And then I think we had it again, too. Because the only thing we can get delivered is Chinese or pizza. And I think the second time we had it, I just had dumplings and the ribs. Because I really wasn't hungry. But still, it's not good. And I knew it when I was eating it. And it wasn't like I was eating all day. I had, always did my breakfast is the easiest thing for me. Because that's what I enjoy eating for breakfast. That's what I've always had for breakfast. So no big deal. Lunch and dinner, I have to think about it. And, you have to cook. You have to chop, slice, dice. And I tried meal prepping. That doesn't seem to work for me. I think what I'm going to do, I seen Carrie. God, I can't think of her channel. Her name is Carrie. Cute lady with the long blonde hair. Oh, I can't remember the name of her channel. But I'm sure most of you watch her. She had a good idea. I like those little glass containers that she got that she can freeze with serving sizes. And that's what I need to do for my lunches. Because this way I don't have to think about it. I can make chili, portion it out for Simply Filling and Smart Points. So if you're on whatever you're on that day, I was thinking making a chili, making some soup, some low-calorie soups. You can always have make a 1 or 2 point soup and have a grilled cheese sandwich with it. That would be great for me for lunch. But if the soup's already made, I can whip the cheese sandwich up. But, and this way I think that's what I'm going to do. In fact, when I get off of here, I'm going to go online and look for those. I have to go back. I think she said she got the 2 cup, because if it's 1 cup in good, I'll have to go back and look to make sure. So I can portion my stuff out and get some recipes and just, maybe I'll get 8 of those little containers, make 2 things. And as you get 4 more containers, make it to where you can, well, I guess you gotta see the serving size. Well, actually, if I was to freeze, make chili and freeze it, I'd have it for dinner that night. My husband would eat it, and then I would freeze the rest, So it wouldn't be like I had to only make it to 4 portions. And if there was some left over, I could freeze it after I got my 4, I could freeze what was left for him. And you can also have it for dinner. So that's what I think. That's what I'm going to do. And because I need to do that because dinner, I can plan dinner during the day. I can figure out what I'm going to have. I can prep some of it during the day, so it's not so bad. And it gives you time to think about it. So, I really don't have too much of an issue with dinner. Lunch seems to be my biggest, and that's also the point to where I could fail. Make it or break it. It's going to determine whether I'm making it or breaking it today, I found is that middle meal. If I do good with that middle meal, I'm doing good with dinner. If I don't do good with that meal, and subconsciously I'm thinking, well, I had that for lunch, so what the hell, you got to quit thinking that way. But we're human and we all do. So I don't even know if I even told you. I'm rambling here. I weighed 250 when I left. I came back, I weighed 247, and I weighed myself this morning, and I weighed 250.4. So I gained the 2 that I lost, which I kind of figured I would. Wasn't doing any exercise whatsoever. It was too hot and muggy to even step a foot outside. The pool's not kind of cleaned up yet. They're still shocking it because they don't know what they're doing. But I don't care. I don't have to do it. So, yeah, that's why I want to join Planet Fitness. I'm going to join Planet Fitness. I found out my insurance pays for that. So I'm going to go to that. I called them and they said it does. So my sister's coming up next week again, and we're going to go do that. This week she had another job interview. It was a good opportunity, so she had to go do that. So it didn't leave no time for me. But I understand, you got to do what you got to do. So, yeah, so, and if I may even go before she comes up. I don't know. It depends if I have the time and stuff. I may just go myself. And then when she comes up, we can just go and work out. So, yeah, tomorrow's a busy, busy day. My daughter's birthday. I went to the doctor's. I've unpacked. I've condensed my stuff down to where I've only got, I think, maybe 6 bins. But it's, everything's in the bins. My towels, my sheets, all of that's in the bin. All the cookware that I'm bringing. This way, it's so much better. It'll fit into my van perfectly. I don't have a hoard waddle of stuff to get. I got a refund back on my screen room that I never got. I did get the refund for that, which I was glad. I don't know if I'm going to get one or not, because like I say, I'm not going to make a career venture or whatever in a tent. I like a tent. I like sleeping in a tent. And who's to say when I do have an RV that I won't go camp in a tent? Go to RV park, if it's nice out, maybe I'll set up my tent, sleep in the tent. I don't know. I don't see that. Now if you have the comforts of home. But, yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to keep you all in the loop. And we're going to figure this out, and it's going to be an exciting journey. It's just right now maybe a little boring this summer. Well, for right now, the next few weeks, because this is going to be me eating and exercising and any little thing that comes up that might be exciting around here. Excuse me, which is not very much. It's pretty much get up, go to work, get up, go to work, get up, go to work. Honestly, I was busy in the office too. Couple days I had billing and all that to take care of, and so in my days it's just been flying by. But it's time to get on the bandwagon, and I am going to videotape everything I eat and keep myself accountable. No more sweets, no more nothing. I was going to make a spice cake today. I was thinking that last night, because see where my mind was at last night. I need to get my needlepoint started back up so I can do that at night instead of this at night. It's because at night you're relaxed. It's time, yeah, you all know. I'm not telling you all nothing you don't know. Alrighty, I'm going to go. You have a great day, a wonderful weekend, and I will be seeing you throughout the week. Bye. That's what I'm having for breakfast. 2 eggs, 0 on Simply Filling. Light toast, 0 on Simply Filling with spray butter. And then I have 3 pieces of this Light Life Smart Bacon. I'm not crazy about it. I just tried a little piece here, and I like the Morningstar much better. I don't know. I think the Morningstar is more points. This is 1 point for 3 slices. I'm going to have to recheck the Morningstar because I think it's more than that. But I would rather have something I enjoy. This, I don't know if I'm going to eat all this. This tastes very tasteless. So I may not even eat that. If I do, maybe just one. 1 piece is nothing. 2 pieces is 1 point. 3 pieces is 1 point. Any more than that, then you're going into 2 points. So I do not recommend it. I do not care for this. I've had some of the stuff in this brand before, and I didn't. I like the veggie burgers aren't bad, but the bacon, I do not recommend it. It is tasteless. It smelled like bologna when it was cooking. When I took it out of the package, it smelled like hamster food. And then when I cooked it, it smelled like bologna. And it doesn't taste like anything. So that's my review on that. Don't buy it. Unless maybe some people like it. I'm not one of them. So I'm going to go eat my breakfast. And so this will either be counted as 1 point or it's going to be counted as 0. I'll let you know. And of course I have my coffee. Got to have the coffee. Alrighty. About 12:30 I'm having a yogurt. And I believe this is 0 points. This is 0 points on the Simply Filling. So I think that's what I'm just going to have that. And probably some kind of chicken for dinner. Fixing dinner, and I thought I'd show you how I do my yellow summer squash. I get the little tender ones, cut them in half, take out some of the middle, which is the seeds. I don't take out every little seed. I just make it so that it has a little well, because the seeds are good. I mean, they're tender. And then you put salt and pepper on them. And what I did is, this butter right here is 1 point for 2 teaspoons. A teaspoon is too much in each little pod, so I use half a teaspoon. So 4 of these is 1 point. That's how you can, if you're doing it simply filling. I'm doing it simply filling, and I guess it would also be smart points, because the only thing that has to count for points is the butter. So it'd be simply filling or smart points. And what I do is I'll put it in the oven on 350. I'll put some water. Once I get it in the oven, I'll put some water on the bottom of the pan, so that it helps steam them, cook them up a little bit. They take about 15, 20, 25 to 30 minutes. Maybe it depends on your oven. And yeah, the small, and you can eat the whole thing. You put the whole thing in your mouth and eat it, and it is delicious. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. I decided I was going to have some chicken tenders cooked in the air fryer. I have to take them out. I'm in water trying to thaw them out. And this vegetable here, and I think I'm going to make some baked potatoes. So, yeah, so my whole dinner should only be a couple of points, because I am going to use a new breading mix that I found in the aisle. I'll show you that too. I'm still trying to find one that works good when you bake chicken in the oven, so it kind of gives you that taste, like fried chicken taste. Well, I'm trying another one. So, alrighty, so I'm gonna go, and just thought I'd let you know. Here is the squash. You cook it to as tender as you like it. I don't like it totally mush. A little bite to it. You can put more spray butter on if you like. And here is the chicken. The chicken came out pretty darn good, and it is tasty. So that's what we're having for dinner. My mom's getting a sweet potato. She wanted to have a sweet potato. I had one left over, and I got some beets from the other night. So I'm going to make her plate, send it upstairs, and then I'll make mine. It's very interesting. I want to share this with you. This is called Lefty Spices. And what attracted me to it, it was for oven, pan, and deep fry. But when I was looking at the instructions for the pan, or the oven, you preheat your oven to 400. You spray a pan, and you mix some of the batter with water. You dip your chicken in that, and then you dip it in this. And I'm going to put it in my air fryer. I sprayed this, and so that's what I'm going to do. Never tried it that way, and we're going to see how well that works. This smells really good, but I am going to dry my chicken off on a paper towel and give it a little bit of spice. Maybe some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So, yeah, this stuff smells real good. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be very good. Alrighty. And I get it all together. I'm nibbling on watermelon as I'm cooking. I have some red potatoes boiling, which are 0 on Simply Filling. I have some Kraft cheese, which is 0 on Simply Filling. Some fat-free feta, Simply Filling 0. And some bacon pieces. I have 2 3/4 tablespoons of that in here, which is 2 points. Is it 3 points? 2 points. 2 points. If I went over a little bit more to 3 tablespoons, it would have been 3 points. So I kept it under 2. So half of this recipe here that I just made up, and all I did was stick a handful of cheese, fat-free cheese in it. The only thing I really measured was this. Put a little bit of this in it, and I have a couple hard-boiled eggs I think I'm going to throw in there. And then with the potatoes being hot, maybe everything will get all nice. And so half of this salad will be 1 point, and the whole thing will be 2. I don't know how it's going to taste, but it sounds pretty good, and I will show it to you when it's all done. It is delicious. The warmness of the potatoes. What I did, it was a little dry, so I knew I could use some olive oil because of my good olive oil for the day. So I put some of that. I didn't even use, because this is 2 servings, I didn't even use 4 teaspoons. I used probably a couple teaspoons. And then I added some red wine vinegar. And it gave it just the wang it needed. And it is good. All the cheese, the fat-free cheese is melting. The eggs are all in there. The bacon flavors heated up a little. It's very good. Very good. So half of this bowl here is 1 point. The whole thing is 2. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Alrighty. Wait for my squash to be done and my dinner. I have a point worth of blue cheese Bolthouse dressing, which is 1. It's 1 point for half of this, but there's no way am I eating half of that. But I'm still going to count it as a point. And a point for the butter that's on the squash. And 2 points for the breading. So that's, actually I probably should do 2 apiece. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So my dinner is actually 7 points on Simply Filling. And this is what I'm going to go eat. I may have some beets. I had some yesterday. I don't know if I want to eat today. Yeah, so I'm going to go eat my dinner, and I will talk to y'all later. Find out what it was for the yogurt. I thought I was doing good. I put it in the app, and it said for 1 ounce, it was 5 points. And there was 5.3 ounces in 1 cup. It says 1 serving, 1 container. It's 120 calories. So I don't know how that can be. Scanning it and looking it up was the same amount. I'm not eating any more of it. I must have brought the wrong one, which is okay. But I'm only going to count it as 5. Hey, Fred! I'm only going to count it as 5. 5 points. I was talking to my cat. It's actually Barney. I'm only going to count it as 5 because I'm not counting it as 25, or I could just ignore it. But I'm going to count it as 5, which I really don't want to. That just really upsets me. That can't be right. It can't be 25 points for that 1 container of yogurt. There's just no way. It doesn't say container. On the other ones, it'll say 1 container. This says 1 ounce, and there's 5.3 ounces in 1 container. So I'm not buying that anymore. I'm not eating what's in there anymore. My husband can finish that up. And I will, tomorrow I'm going to go to the store and I will get some, I guess it was the Dannon I had. It was the Dannon Greek. I used my phone. Yeah. Crazy. But I wanted to tell you that because, I'm trying to keep track of my points. I'm not counting my points for my bacon this morning because I didn't eat the bacon. It was disgusting. I will never eat that. Never. Never, 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 never. So, I had the 5 for lunch, which I thought I was doing good, 0. And then the 7, I wouldn't have had so many points for dinner, but, so it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 points that I used today, which is Friday. I get 42, so I have 30 points left for the week, and I'm just going to have to make it work. I'm not going to get stressed over, if, but, yeah, once I start exercising, I won't stress over using those points so much. I'm not exercising. I don't like to because exercising takes care of the, the yogurt that you ate. Kind of balances it out. If I was exercising today, I probably wouldn't have counted it because I said, well, I exercised today, so I'm not going to count it and just go on. But I'm not exercising yet. So I just wanted to let you know. I'm going to end my vlog for the night. It's going on 7:30. It's going on 7:30. I'm winding down for the night. My husband just got home. He's in the hot tub. He's all cramped up from driving because it's like 4 hours for me where I went, and he had to go like another hour and a half. So yeah, and plus work till like noon. So he's tired, and we're just gonna. He's gonna eat some dinner. He ate a little bit, and he'll eat more once he relaxes. And we're just going to get in the bed and watch TV. Got some series we've been watching. We've got some to watch. And that's probably going to be it. I don't see me eating anything else. If I do, it'll probably be fruit. I know I'll probably end up finishing my watermelon. And I may have some of those peaches over there and the oranges. I think that would be pretty much it, because I ate dinner quite late and I'm full and I really don't want anything else. So I really didn't do too bad today. So I counted all day. Lunch is a big screw up. I don't know, but we're just going to go with the 5 points and move on. I can't dwell on that. To me, that's the fairest thing I can do. It doesn't seem to me there's 25. That's just the way we're doing it. Yeah, so I'd have 30 points left for the rest of the week, and I'm going to go with that. So we'll see what happens next Friday. So I'm saying good night, and everybody have a great weekend. I'm going to make what I ate videos Saturday and Sunday to keep me accountable, especially on the weekend, and see how that goes. I don't know about tomorrow. Oh, God, I forgot. It's my daughter's birthday. We're going to Carrabba's. Oh, shoot. That's going to be hard. And going out to lunch. Tomorrow's going to be a big eat day. Maybe I should do points tomorrow. Yeah. Don't eat all day and save it for tomorrow night. Divide up 15 for lunch and 15 for dinner. And don't use any weeklies, because then when I go back to Simply Feeling, I don't know. I got to think about this one. But I'll let you know tomorrow what I'm doing. So y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.